very technical. A lot of the metal guys are asking me stuff like, what key was that in? What scale do I start with? I don't know, man. It's you get to my level, there's no notes, there's no chords.
You're like Bruce Lee.
It's just colors.
You have no style.
And emotions. That's free, by the way.
Whoa, Lord, I need a friend. Whoa, Lord, I need a friend. For the first time on my own, I'm out here all alone. Whoa, Lord, I surely need a friend. Whoa, Lord, I need a friend. Whoa, Lord, I need a friend. For the first time on my own, and I'm out here all alone. Oh, Lord, I surely need a friend.
My name is Greg Parkin. I work at Capitol Records in the recording studios. I'm now Director of Operations for the studios and mastering. I've been at Capitol for 6 years. Started as a runner and worked my way all through the company, and now I'm running the studios. I've been coming to the Collective Sound for the past 3 years, speaking at the Chico campus for the past 3 years, and been giving tours at Capitol the same amount of time. So it's kind of a dual thing where I come speak up here for a day, and then they come down and get to tour the studios at Capitol for a day.
Now, as far as EMI and Capitol and everything like that goes, it's changing quite a bit, and it has in the past 5 years. And I think, as far as the recording side of that goes, it's put you guys in the driver's seat. And I think what you're learning here and what you continue to learn will probably, at some point, surpass what you can do here. Now, having said that, I still want you to come in there. But it's changing a lot. I think that there's a couple different things that have changed for the better at this point. I think a lot of people thought, well, it's too expensive to go to a recording studio, I'll do it at my house.
My name is Jeff Schneewise. I grew up in Chico, California, and I'm a producer / recording engineer, I guess. And I produce bands for a living, and I'm also in another band called Number One Gun, and we started here in Chico, California, and eventually got signed to Tooth and Nail Records. Well, I think that since bands now, and it is a lot because of the internet, they have to do things on their own, and it's more accessible. Everything's more accessible. Like MySpace, like Greg was saying, it's a free website. You don't even have to have a website anymore. All your information's up there, and bands are seeing how many plays they can get one day, and they have videos they can put up on there and stuff like that all over the internet. And just I think it does separate. Well, it makes bands work harder because they don't have a label to back them up, so they just want to do it themselves. So they work so hard, and I think it does separate talent, like the real talented bands, from the not so talented bands, because they will make it on their own. I've known bands that totally have, sold out amazing tours, and it's their first tour, and they're not even on the label, and it's all because of MySpace or kids going on there and listening to music, and just communicating. The communication now is just unbelievable. So.
With our music video, you'll be able to tell that it's pretty low budget, sort of. So we didn't have the means to get all of the wardrobe and special effects that we would have liked, but the basic thing is that we're all superheroes and there's a villain. And basically we wanted to make it like super old school Batman. So yeah, I had an idea of looking really lame and wimpy, not like the superheroes today, but like the super old ones with like the tights and the lame masks, and then maybe add in the little like pow and bam stuff. And so and have the really cheesy plot where like they're tied up and struggling in the chairs, and yeah. But then our final battle goes down with guitar solos. You'll see some nice shots also earlier of us lifting weights, 10-pound dumbbells.
have long stood against the forces of evil. If the death of creativity were our villain, the subjects of our comic tale are valiantly doing their part in the continued struggle.
Good. How do you think it went there?
I haven't played yet.
You haven't? I thought you played. Oh no.
I played.
You
So
did.
did he.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you play?
Aren't I funny?
What?
Played the bass
On what song?
on the blues song,
Nice.
but I screwed up. Not a lot though.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You play?
Yeah, I did play. I played first. Wait, not like third.
What'd you play?
Song that my band wrote.
Nice. How'd it go?
Not so well. My guitar wasn't turned up all the way, so again, like deja vu.
What are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, that's all good.
Did you play tonight?
We're about to.
Really?
And you better be watching.
Well into the recording process, the kids are beginning to close the gap. The anxiety of the upcoming tour is offset by how well their original songs are beginning to come together. With an opportunity at open mic night, the Vegan Beefeaters wanted to give Unforgivable its inaugural live performance. But what they really gave us that night, in that small town coffee shop, somewhere near nowhere, was the reason why the collective sound exists. And somewhere in these small and seemingly meaningless triumphs, we find yet another reason to press on.